This is a replacement base for one of the solar rockers. And I worked out I had just enough pink filament left on the reel to print it. And that's what's left. So I was cutting it a bit fine, but it's done the job. Oh, just checking it for fit. I'm rather pleased with that. Haven't done any electrics to it yet, but that solar panel that comes from another one of these fits into my base perfectly. And this fits in there. Obviously other solar bases may not fit. If they're a different manufacturer, they'll be a different shape. Can't do that with one hand, but it does fit in there. Yeah. So that looks good. Oh, focus has gone. How did that happen? Yeah, that looks good. So tomorrow we'll see if we can wire that panel up to that one so they're in parallel, so you can get the sun on the back or the sun on the front. Hi guys. So the question was, rather than try and turn the little fella round so that the solar panel is at the back and he faces this way, so you can have him in the window and you can see what he's doing, could you put a solar panel on the back there? Could you cut that out so the solar panel fits over there? Short answer is no, because all the rest of the mechanism is on this side, so just cutting a hole there and putting a solar panel there is likely to put the wires in the way. This particular one, you could probably just lift him up and turn him round. He would probably work backwards. But assuming it's one of those ones where if you turn it round it just doesn't look right, I've 3D printed this, which fits the outline of that. And I've got another little solar panel there, which I'm going to put on there, run some wires from there, and solder them directly to the back of that panel, so they're in parallel. So on the back of here, it says plus and minus. And on the back of that one, it will say plus and minus. So if we're reasonably gentle, you should be able to get him apart. Just once in a while they're actually glued together, but generally they're just clipped together. There's a couple of pillars that go up, that go into a couple of posts. Right. Are we out? Not quite. There we go. Right, so whichever way you want to call it, you've got tubes there, 3 tubes and 3 posts there that sit in there. And that's the magnet that lines up with that coil. And so say if we put a solar panel straight on the back there, the wires are going to drag across here and cause problems. So this is the solution I've come up with. So on the back of here, there we are, plus and minus. I've got some thin wire out of a USB lead. I've got my soldering iron heating up. Right, what we do need, we could probably go up through there, but we might have the same problem with the wire dragging across and getting in the way. What I'm going to do is melt a little hole straight through the bottom. Now, be very careful with those very thin wires. If you pull on them too hard, you'll break them. And if they break off at that end, then you're really in trouble because you'll never be able to reconnect them to that coil. Right, I'm going to use my soldering iron to make a hole. Which is never a good thing to do with a soldering iron, because it coats it with melted plastic. Shall I try and solder them first? Right, I'm going to use this sort of grey and pink. So I'll use the grey to go to the minus and the pink to go to the plus. It's been awkward, I don't want to go. No, that one's flicked off. Right, so that's paralleled them up. I just knocked the camera, sorry about that. Hook them through the bottom. Pop the circuit board back in place carefully, not cutting any of the wires. Right. So I should be able to pop the top back on. So here's, check he's back up and running. What you could do is you could check with a battery. There we go. So now those wires are going to come up through there. I'm sorry if that was just out of camera shot. I forgot to check the camera before I did it. I've just done that the wrong way round, haven't I? Oh, rude words. Oh, well, you might be able to see what I'm doing this time. I had to go down through there first. And then up through there. So that's going to sit in there. Like that. Right, see if I can put it so you can see what I'm doing this time. There we are. So that's in there. I can tidy it up later. Nanny's waiting to go out now because we're going out, so I'm going to have to do that later. Because he's going to run anyway with the sunlight on him. So we'll have to, I say sunlight there, it's just grey skies out there, but there's enough to make him run. We'll have to demonstrate by covering one and then the other and see which one works. Would that be enough? There you go, I'm covering the front one and he's running off the back one. But we've got to go out, so I might do a little bit more later when we come back. Well, we haven't actually got any sunlight, it's still grey out there. But he's running off the, well, he's got both uncovered, but he's running mainly off the front one. If I just cover it, it's still running fine. How about if I cover the back one? Can stop him. So that must be running off the back one. Uncover that. He's happy. Cover that over. Cover that one over. Stop him again. There we go. So he's getting enough daylight that way around. Turn it around the other way. Cover that one over. Cover that over. Stop him. So he's running off that one. Cover that. Cover them both over again. Uncover that. Yeah, he's picking up just enough, even in the shadow. Give him a bit of help. Turn off again. Cover that one. It's going anyway, but we'll give him that. So yeah, he appears to be working off either or both. So we've got a bit of wire there, linking up to the front solar panel. The spare wire I've coiled up, and I've got some blue tack in there just to stop it coming loose. But because it's blue tack, we can pull it out again easily if we want to do anything else to it. I should just mention there is a problem with using the PLA that I 3D printed. It does warp in sunlight. So if this is in a hot sunny window, this will eventually warp, which probably won't matter. It might mean that the little solar panel pops out of its position. But he's clearly quite happy either way around. So I'll put him in the window. So we've got the zombie arm waving. We've got Grandad on a swing. And we've got little teddy bear who will go forwards or backwards in the sunlight. Thanks for watching. If you want more information, check down below in the video description. If you like this video, you might like this one up here. And if you want to subscribe, you can check out my channel over here. Up here is my latest video on my channel, and down here is a video playlist associated with the video you've just watched. Thanks again for watching.